Hello all, this is Joe Sapphire, Faculty Advisor for the Live from Studio B project with the radio station and the radio club. This is the first in a series of short tutorials about video editing using Adobe Premiere, specifically tailored for the Live from Studio B shoots. So here we go. Okay, the first thing we need to do is set up our project and get the files that we need. So if you're editing one of these projects, you should already have access to the shared drive, which I have open right now, and we have all of our performances cataloged as folders. We're going to work on PATS here as a demo. If I double click PATS, we've got everything filed out here as we need. So the first thing you need to do, I've already done so, but I want to point out that each one of these video files for camera 1, camera 2, and camera 3, as well as the master audio file, are all in this folder and should be downloaded to your local computer. Premiere requires that files are locally stored and not in a cloud folder in order to be used. Okay, so each one of these go in here, and you can click the download button and wait for that to occur. Okay, so what you'll need to start with any basic project is camera 1, camera 2, and camera 3, and the audio file, which is stored in the folder as well. Okay, that would either be an MP3 or more often a WAV file. Okay, so once those files are downloaded to your local computer, we need to, they should be in your downloads folder on the local computer at that point, and we need to move them to stay organized. So the first thing I recommend doing is making a folder. I've already done so, a folder specifically for Live from Studio B. So if I click on New Folder, and we have the ability to name this and store all the files that we need for this project in there. I'm going to take mine and delete it. Within this folder that I've already started, I've already downloaded PAT's 3 video files and 1 audio file that we're going to use to edit with. Okay. Okay, part of the reason we want to have that all stored properly is that the way Premiere works is that Premiere does not save your files into its project as you're working, but rather draws from those files from a local drive. So that means staying organized right from the beginning is super helpful, so that your Premiere project always knows exactly where your source media is when it's creating its edit as you go through your edit. Okay, so once your files are all in your folder and you're ready to go, we can now open up Premiere. I'm going to launch Premiere. I've already launched it, and as you can see, I have Pat's project open here. So this is the end product in my sequence here. So we're going to go from an empty sequence up to eventually creating our own edits for our project. Okay. Once you launch Premiere, you should see something like this. This is the new project page. If you've been editing other things, you'll see a list of other projects that you've edited. If not, you'll see nothing here in Recents, and all you need to do either way is click a new project. Okay, when you click new project, this small little dialog box will open in front of you, and in it we have the ability to name our project and choose the location. Okay, 2 important things to make sure we do. The location that we'll choose, if I click down here and go down to choose location, we want to make sure we select the folder that we just created. Okay, so if I click on Live from Studio B tutorials, that's the folder I made. I want my Premiere project that I'm working on to also be stored in that folder, just for organization's sake. Okay, so we would say select. You'll see that in the location settings, and the project name should be changed as well. This is up to you, Live from Studio B, and the performer's name, or whatever you choose. Okay. I always prefer to skip the import mode and rather do that momentarily, and then click Create. Okay, as you can see, I'm going to cancel because I have a project going and I don't want to start a new one at the moment. Okay, but you will click Create. Once you do that, you should see something that, let's see here, closely looks like something like this. Okay, if you have other panels open, you can always change your panel setting in Premiere up here, or you can go to Window, Workspaces, and decide which kind of view setting you want to use. Editing is a good one to simplify things, or all panels, and you can manually close windows that you don't need. But just getting started, it's good to keep it pretty simple in your Premiere interface. Okay. So you should see something like this. Only difference is that your media bin over here, your project bin, should be empty because we skipped the import mode. So the first thing we have to do then is import something. Okay, cancel that for the moment. We need to import media into this project to get going. So I'm going to end this part 1, and we'll move on to part 2, where we will get the files into Premiere, our project that we just created, and begin to work in a sequence.